Most drivers are burning money every single week, and they have absolutely no idea. Not from speeding tickets, not from accidents, from tiny, everyday things they were never taught. The average American now spends over $900 a year just on routine car maintenance. And if something goes wrong, a single repair visit is hitting $838 on average. Mechanics are busier than ever. But here's the thing. A handful of the tricks we're covering today, they can save you hundreds of dollars. Some of them could save your life. Welcome back to Auto Mastery, where we give you the real knowledge that keeps your car running and your wallet protected. Today we're breaking down 9 hidden car tricks that most drivers have never heard of. Some of these are safety lifesavers. Some will save you serious money, and at least one of them might genuinely blow your mind. Stay until the end, because tip number 7, that one alone can save your engine. Let's get into it. Tip 1. Traction control. Turn it off? Okay, first one, and this surprises almost everyone. You've been told your entire driving life to keep traction control on, and 99% of the time, that's exactly right. Traction control senses wheel spin and cuts engine power to keep you from sliding. But here's where it backfires. If you're stuck in deep snow or thick mud, truly stuck, wheels buried, traction control is actually working against you. It keeps sensing spin and cutting power right when you need momentum to break free. The fix? Hit that traction control button. Turn it off. Now give the car a little throttle and let the wheels dig. You're giving the engine the full power it needs to pull you out instead of strangling it. The moment you're free, turn it back on immediately. This one trick has saved people from expensive tow truck calls. And speaking of things that could save your life in an emergency. Tip 2. Emergency braking with the parking brake. This is dangerous knowledge, but it's knowledge you need. What happens if your main brakes fail completely? Most drivers freeze, pump the pedal, feel nothing, and panic. Here's what you should actually do. Your parking brake, whether it's a lever between the seats or an electronic button, can act as a backup braking system. But here's the critical part. You cannot yank it. Pull it hard and fast, you'll lock the rear wheels, lose steering completely, and potentially spin the car. That's a crash, not a save. Instead, apply it gradually, slow, steady pressure. This slows the rear wheels without sending you into a spin. Combined with downshifting, if you drive manual, this can bring the car to a safe stop. Practice finding that lever right now without looking, because in the moment, you won't have time to search for it. And now, this next one isn't about braking, it's about getting out alive.
Tip 3. The headrest escape tool. Your headrest is not just for neck support. If you are ever trapped in a car, submerged in water, doors jammed after a crash, electric windows dead, the metal prongs on a removable headrest can shatter a side window. Here's how. Pull the headrest out of the seat. Take one of those metal prongs and jam it hard into the corner of the side window, not the center. The corner is the weakest point of the glass. One sharp strike and the window shatters outward. This works because most car side windows are tempered glass. They're designed to break into small, dull pieces when struck at the right point. The center resists direct hits. The corner doesn't. Pull the headrest out right now and feel how those prongs work. It takes 3 seconds, and it could be the most important 3 seconds of your life. If you're finding these tips useful, hit that like button right now. It genuinely helps us keep making content like this. Now let's shift gears, because not every tip is about survival. Some are just about money. And this next one costs most people way more than it should. Tip 4. The cabin air filter nobody checks. Here's something mechanics love that you don't. The cabin air filter. It's hidden behind your glove box. You usually have to push the sides of the box inward and drop it down to reach it. Most drivers never find it, never change it, never think about it. That filter cleans every cubic inch of air that flows through your vents and your AC. When it clogs, and they clog fast in dusty, polluted cities, your AC has to work harder, way harder. Here's what that costs you. A clogged cabin filter strains the AC blower motor, and over time, the AC compressor. A new compressor? That's anywhere from $800 to $2,000, depending on your car. A new cabin air filter? $15 to $30. 10 minutes. You do it yourself. Most manufacturers recommend changing it every 12,000 to 15,000 miles. Most drivers go 60,000 miles without touching it. Don't be that driver. This one filter protects your lungs and your wallet. But here's what connects to something even sneakier. Tip 5. The dashboard snowflake warning you're ignoring. You see a little snowflake or thermometer icon appear on your dash. You think, it's just cold. You drive on. That is not a decoration. That icon activates when the outside temperature drops close to freezing, typically at or below 37 degrees Fahrenheit, 3 degrees Celsius. It's your car telling you that conditions are right for black ice. Not that ice is definitely there, but that it could be, invisibly, right now, on the road in front of you. Black ice forms when roads look completely dry, but are actually coated in a near-transparent sheet of ice. No shadows, no shine, no warning. Drivers have zero traction and usually don't realize it until they're already sliding. When that snowflake appears, increase your following distance, reduce speed before turns, brake early and gently. That tiny icon is trying to keep you alive. Start treating it that way. And while we're talking about things hiding in plain sight on your car, tip 6, the fuel cap hook. Quick one, and you'll feel a little ridiculous for never noticing this. Most cars have a small hook, slot, or notch built into the inside of the fuel door. It's designed to hold your fuel cap while you fill up. Instead of balancing the cap on your car's roof, scratching the paint, instead of resting it on the fender where it picks up dirt, instead of just dangling it from the hose and bending it, you snap it right onto that hook. Clean, safe, dirt stays out of the fuel system. Go check your fuel door tonight. It's probably been there your whole car ownership, waiting for you to find it. Okay, we're past halfway, and it's time for the tips that save you real money on repairs.
Tip 7. The rear windshield wiper nozzle you can adjust yourself.
Your rear windshield wiper sprays, but the water hits the side of the glass instead of the middle. You think mechanic visit, labor charge, bill. Stop. The spray nozzle on most cars is physically adjustable. Take a small pin, a needle, or even a toothpick. Insert it into the tiny hole in the center of the nozzle. Gently move it in the direction you need the spray to go. That's it. Shops charge a minimum 1-hour labor rate, $75 to $130 for a job like this. You just did it in 2 minutes for free. This is the kind of thing mechanics bank on you not knowing, and there's a mountain of similar small wins hiding in your car right now. The next one, even more impactful for your daily comfort. Tip 8. The air recirculation button. Most people use it wrong. There's a button in your car with an arrow looping back into a car outline. Most people either never touch it or hit it randomly. Here is exactly what it does and when to use it. When you press air recirculation, your car stops pulling in outside air and starts recycling the air already inside the cabin. This matters in 2 big situations. First, in traffic or tunnels where outside air is full of exhaust and pollution, hit recirculation and stop breathing other people's tailpipe. Second, when you need to cool the car fast, recirculating already conditioned air lets the AC reach your target temperature significantly faster than trying to cool new hot air from outside every second. Important caveat: in cold or rainy weather, turn it off. Recirculating humid cabin air causes your windows to fog up fast. Outside air is drier and clears the glass better. It's a simple button. Use it strategically and it makes a real difference every drive. Last one, and we saved the best and potentially the most important for right here. Tip 9. The trunk seat release you never knew existed. This one is so simple it almost feels like a trick. You've probably been in a situation where you need to fold down the rear seats, maybe to fit something large, and you've opened the back door, leaned in awkwardly, yanked on straps, pushed, pulled, tried to figure out the fold mechanism from inside the cabin. What you probably didn't know, most modern cars have seat release levers or pull straps directly inside the trunk. Pop the trunk, look at the back side of the rear seat. There will be levers, usually colored and labeled, one for each seat section. Pull the lever and the seat folds forward instantly, smooth and easy, without ever opening the rear door. It's faster, it's easier, it's been there the whole time. So, there it is. 9 tricks your car has been hiding from you. Traction control off in the snow, parking brake as an emergency backup, headrest shattering a window, that snowflake on the dash warning you about invisible ice, the cabin filter you've been neglecting, the fuel cap hook that's been there all along, the wiper nozzle you can adjust in 2 minutes, the recirculation button used the right way, and the trunk seat releases most people never find. Drivers are already paying nearly 167% more per year on their cars than they expect. Aftermarket matters. You can't control everything, but you can control what you know. The people who watch videos like this, they're the ones who don't get gouged at the shop. They're the ones who handle emergencies instead of freezing up. They're the ones who get more out of the car they already own. If this video earned it, leave a like. It genuinely helps more people find this content. Subscribe to Auto Mastery. New tips, new money saved every week.